Hello and welcome to episode 45 of Pentagon for Gold. Now, last episode did not go amazingly. We had been on an incredible run of form where we'd won 13 games in a row, which was the record for this, at least for up to this point in the save. And then, as you can see, we've not won any games since the 6th of October outside of friendly games. So we're in trouble. Today we are playing against Pumas, who we did play earlier on in the season. I'm assuming we won, I think they were early enough that we won, yes, 3-2. So they were just before we had our horrible run of form, really. And yeah, I'm not entirely confident for today, but if we can win here, get ourselves back into form, then we probably stand a chance. Let's hope that's possible. But with the way we've been playing recently, I would not count on anything. Given the importance of this game, I'd be pretty crazy not to go for my strongest lineup, so I have done so. The only one who's missing out is Barbosa, who is slightly injured. He's coming back from a fitness test tomorrow, so I thought I'd not risk losing him for the second leg. So I'll play Mercado and Ramirez, and then I can probably bring on Barbosa at some point, either on the wing or in the middle of the field. So let's put an end to our poor run of form, lads. We haven't won in about 7 games, and it's not really good enough at all. So let's hope that we can get a result here. It's an early corner for Pumas. And Gonzalez here gets another bite at the cherry, and we're already behind. I'm not even sure how that went in. Just seemed to leave his foot and was instantly in the net. It was so powerful. But what an awful start to the game. And remember, away goals do count. Oh, that's poor from Nunez and awful from Hummler. I have to replace Hummler in the next window. He was doing quite well, but recent games he's been absolutely abysmal. Here he is. Sends it long, but straight into a Pumas player. Thankfully Calderon's got there. And now Benitez finds Chan, and Camarena's in on goal. And he scored. That's good, that is good. Getting an away goal. Camarena's got a goal that, he hasn't been doing recently, but he was very good at the start of the season, so hopefully he can build on this. But that was really good play. I think it was a ball from Calderon, maybe, perhaps from Ramirez, but those two certainly combined in some form to cause that goal, and it was very nice play from both of them. And instantly we're back behind again. Awful defending. I just don't know what's going on. Our defenders have just been sleeping recently, and I won't blame Pamela for that one. That was a cracking finish from Zapata, but right after we've equalised, you wouldn't want to be conceding. Aguirre. But was poor. Oh, Vidal's save from Camarena. You do wonder whether Hummler would save that at the other end. But it was nice work from our players to win the ball back from that throw-in. Obviously it was poor play from them. But we've been a bit more promising. But once again, we're outperforming the unexpected goals because, we always concede more than we should. And it's cleared away. Thankfully, it's found its way to Lopez. Goes past his man now. Zubiate's got a good option. Can he get it in? He can't really get it into one of our players. But Calderon, why are you heading that like that? And they're both backing off for no apparent reason. Liberato. Thankfully, the pass is poor, and it's now made its way to Zubiate, who beats his man, showing good pace here. Finds Lopez again. And now Nunez has a bit of space because we were on the left-hand side of the pitch and everyone was a bit bunched up. And Camarena's equalised. Calderon with the assist. Very nice play. We sort of baited them onto the left-hand side, or their right-hand side, and then did the switch that resulted in our right-back Calderon being completely free, and Camarena made no mistake with the finish. It's been more promising going forward than it has in recent games. Hopefully we can sort out the defence because we've not been great in that respect. Zubiate on his weaker side, and eventually he got it onto his left hand side, but wasn't really at an ideal angle to actually make a difference there. And it looks like we're going into half time at 2-2. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we deserve to win this match based on what I've seen so far. And at least we've got 2 away goals, which is a really good state of play to be in. But it'd be nice to get a 3rd goal, ideally win this game, so that when we have our home leg, it's a lot easier. It's been the away games we've struggled particularly recently. We've got a few home draws, but a win here could really change around our fortunes. I think Mercado should come off for Barbosa now. Hopefully he won't be too tired for the next game, because it is only, I think it's about 3 days' time that we play the second leg here. It's all quite bunched up, which favours obviously the teams with the most squad depth, and our squad depth is okay. It's not great though, and the teams that we're likely to play, like America, already have a stronger first team, probably have a stronger second team than our first team, but they never quite play as well as they seem to, as their team would suggest that they should. And I think it's time we get Zubiarte off. We'll bring on Sosa, who was one of our goal scorers in a recent game. And perhaps we should get on... Yeah, I think I'm going to give a chance to Medeiros. He's not played much at all recently. He was one of our stars last season, but has barely played this season. But he did score so many goals that season that I feel like I might as well give him a chance. And now Renan into Ugarte. Oh, we're losing. It's not good. We just can't get a win. We can't defend anything at the moment. And Hummela hasn't made a save recently in recent games. I mean, I'm sure he's caught some stuff, but I've not seen him make a save in recent games. I think I've seen about 1 or 2, and we conceded about 10. Oh, we equalised straight away. What a game! Sosa with the goal. Very similar goal to the one he scored in the last episode. And there's going to be another highlight immediately. Hopefully it's us getting a 4th, not them. But given how our defence has been, that's poor from Sosa. He's not tracking back at all, but thankfully we've won it back anyway. And now he can actually use his pace to get in behind. Come on, Carrera, find him. Sosa. Blocked off, but can he get a cross in now? And it's in! Jorge Ramirez! Oh my word, what a game this is. Mental. What a game. And let's lower the tempo. Don't want to be giving the ball away, and add some time wasting. Wow, I can't really fathom how this game has gone. 3 goals in 3 minutes for both teams. Mental performance. And that's really good because it gives us a good chance to get through to the semi-final. And America have lost to Pachuca. I think that's probably good for us. Unfortunately, they did get 1 away goal. I think if it was 2-0, might have been a better chance. I wonder recently whether part of the problem may have just been my training was set to sort of basic stuff. So I added some attacking shadow play and defensive shadow play. And yeah, it's... seemingly had an effect there. I'll see if that is the case after this anyway, because we've just been so awful for ages. I suspect perhaps complacency's got something to do with it as well, having secured our place in the playoffs, and maybe the players weren't expecting to get first, so they didn't really bother, staying focused and trying to really push for that, which is a bit frustrating, but I guess that's something that FM sometimes does. Well, after that frankly mental first game, we've gone for a pretty similar team. Quintero Morones has come in for Benitez because Benitez is tired again. And Barbosa now starts on the right wing ahead of Chan, as Mercado and Ramirez were both pretty good in that last game. So I want to give them a chance. And yeah, let's pick up where we left off. Not quite sure what the best team talk is in this situation, but I think that's an alright one to do. And here we go at the start of the game. Mercado on the ball, finds Barbosa. And eventually his shot has been dragged wide. He's gone for his left foot rather than his right. Probably wasn't the greatest idea given it was a long shot, but can't blame him for trying. Jorge Lopez now. Hopefully that win that we've got there will get the wind in our sails a little bit. get our players excited and more confident in themselves. Certainly help the dynamics out a little bit. Nunez exchanges passes with Calderon and now finds Quintero Morones. Been pushed back a little bit here, which isn't great, but if we can recycle the ball and build from the back, that would be good. Still not really making much headwind here. Into Camarena though, and there's the goal. A nice early goal to settle the nerves. Hopefully we won't have to have quite as crazy a game as last time. A nice comfortable 2-0 win or something would do me nicely. But with this team it's not always that easy to tell what's going to happen. Particularly our recent form suggests it may not be entirely as easy as that. Jorge Lopez finds Barbosa on the right and into Camarena again, and he scored again. Well, he's chosen the right time to start firing again. Wow, what a start. That's what we were looking for. I wonder how the other game is going. I think it's still 0-0. Didn't quite catch it there because of the quick cutaway to the highlight. But as it stands, I think America are going out, and they've already got a goal back with Sergio Gonzalez. We're just leaking goals all over the place. Thankfully we've started scoring them again, but we need to be better defensively. Yeah, so it's still 0-0 over there. And they've got a free kick in a dangerous area. This could be a goal, to be honest. Ooh, looked for a moment like it might be sneaking in, but thankfully it's just curved wide of the post. Ooh, America are now losing. I think that's good. I'd say America have the strongest squad in the league, perhaps Cruz Azul. And Pachuca, they're a good team. I don't think they're quite as dangerous as America are. Thankfully that second shot was not the greatest. Didn't get the power behind it, and therefore it was an easy save for Humala. Poor throw in from Jorge Lopez. It's made its way out to Nunez in the end. And now Calderon. Oh, he's got a yellow card, so he's going to miss the next game, which is annoying. Don't have the greatest backup options on the right. Ooh, Camarena probably will feel he should have scored there, but I think it might have been a good block from either the defender or a good save. I think it's more like it was the defender, but that's unlucky from him. Sid into Carmejo. Ugarte. And now Sid again. Cleared away by Lara, and Camarena's made it. Barbosa got a lot of space to run into here. Can he score? Oh, was a difficult finish to execute. Probably he would have wanted to go a bit further in towards the goal before taking a shot, but he clearly felt under pressure to do it. And there's no option to pump my fists. I guess I'll tell us we don't want to get complacent. I don't think I've ever seen it without being able to do pump fists. Oh, that's great work from the start. And Barbosa has found Zubiarte. 3-1. What a start to the second half. And that now means we are 7-4 up. So provided we don't concede 4 goals now, we're going through. Or if we get 3 and then lose on penalties. But I think we should be okay now, because we look pretty good going forward. We don't look amazing defensively, but we're better than we have been in other games recently. Ramirez. Nunez. Perhaps Ramirez and Mercado work best as a pair, rather than having Barbosa in as a Mazzala. He's looked dangerous as a winger actually today, Barbosa. He's very fast, so perhaps that suits him better. It's now been an equaliser in the America game, but as it stands, America's still going out. And Zubiarte is a bit tired, so we'll get him off. And Sosa can come on after a good performance in that last game. Hopefully does a similar role with his high pace as a winger. And Mercado now needs to come off, as does Ramirez. So this might be where the game starts to change a little bit. I'll get Barbosa into midfield. Oh, Medeiros can come in. And then perhaps if we get Jairo Valdez into the centre of midfield with... It'll get him into defensive midfield actually. And get him as a defensive midfielder. And then Barbosa and Nunez can hold down the fort in the centre of the park. Nunez now with the free kick. it's made its way out to Calderon and Lara now. Not in an ideal position as a centre-back, but he's found Calderon and eventually it's been cleared out. And now Gonzalez, he's got past the defender too easily and he's finished it brilliantly, but really, that's poor defending from, I think that's probably Jorge Lopez, is just completely been sold by that. This has been an absolutely mental tie. Don't throw it away, lads, don't throw it away. Oh, Hummler, what have you done there? Thankfully it's not been punished, but he's just absolutely flapped at that. He's been so bad recently. And now it's gone out for a throw-in. We'll start lowering the tempo pretty soon. And now Sosa probably will be the end of the chance, but he's sent it into Nunez, still keeping it alive. Sosa again into Lopez. Sosa's now it's gone out. Looked like you might be able to get to that and send that one in, but unfortunately not. And let's get a bit of time wasting on. We should be okay, but you never really know. And that means we are through. That's great news. Hopefully we can do that again in the semi-final. Hopefully without conceding quite so many. And that will put us in a good position. If we can do that again in the semi, then we are definitely in the CONCACAF Champions League next season. It's quite nice, potentially, that we could have that tied up in this part of the season. And I don't know who we're going to be playing, to be honest. Camarena once again the star man with his 2 goals. And yeah, as you can see, a lot of goals early on in the game and then a couple in the second half. But what is going on here? So the teams that are left are Pachuca, who came 6th. Querétaro came 10th, media prediction of 18th, that's quite impressive. And Tigres, who came 4th. I think Puebla would have been the preferable option there, but even then that's 5th. So we actually finished highest of the teams still left in. All the other teams apart from Tigres weren't actually in the playoffs, or at least didn't qualify for the quarterfinals straight away. So that's promising for the next episode. So if you have enjoyed a slightly more successful episode this time, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps me out. In the meantime though, have a great day and I'll see you next time.